Hiya, me again. What I've got for you today to look at is this camera here, made by JOOAN. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's the Wi-Fi dual lens camera, and it is a pretty good camera. As you can see, you've got motion detection, real time, instant notifications, the live and recording history, multi-user access via your app and that, like all the others really. Customized detections, you got your alarms and all that, but yeah, so it's a Wi-Fi camera basically, IP camera or whatever you call them. But yeah, the beauty of this camera is you can set it up to the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi network as well as the 2.4, which is absolutely fantastic. But yeah, and as you can see, 2 lenses. This one stays where you point it, and this one you can turn it round, up and down, full 360, this one. But yeah, so in the box, I'll show you what you get in the box. You get your power adapter for the USB cable. You don't have to use it. If you've got USB, you can just use normal USB. You've got yourself a nice long camera, cable, sorry, as you can see there. Fantastic. You get yourself a bracket for putting up on the wall or wherever you want to put it. You get a user manual, obviously. He's stuck there. You can get him out. Little user manual, and here's the camera itself. Now, I've already set one of these up. I've got it up on the shed in here, actually pointing at me now. I'll show you in a sec. But basically, it's a really good camera for pointing at your dartboard. So you point one at your dartboard. What I did is I set it up in house, the other one. I had this camera pointing at me, throwing, and this camera pointing at the dartboard, because it records dual, so it's quite good. It sort of like gives you a proof of that, yes, you did hit 180 or 3 balls or whatever, if you know what I mean. But also, it's the best security camera for indoors that I have ever used. It is really good. And you've got the call thing here as well. So if you wanted to, you could call someone else up. If you've got a couple of them, I could send a message from this one to the other one, stuff like that. A bit like the way Alexa works, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? So it's really good. But yeah, I'm just showing you what's in the box. And to do your wall bracket is simple. 2 holes there, look, facing that way, 2 holes down, so you can put your bracket wherever you want. And it just clips on. So simple. Look at that. You don't get it much easier than that, do you? That's the beauty of these things. But yeah, a very good camera. I'll put some footage in and show you of the way I've got mine set up. I'll get this one set up on my dartboard, and I'll come back and I'll show you some footage of it set up on the dartboard. But yeah, fantastic piece of kit. I absolutely love it. Right, let's show you what I've got on my thing now. So there you go, look. There it is there, set up. I think I can zoom in. New thing, yep. There you go, look. I'm recording this on the new Insta360. I'm just testing the camera while I'm doing stuff, to see if it's okay for doing my videos. See if it's any better than that actual GoPro, basically. But yeah, at the moment I'm quite happy with this camera. And if you wanted to know what it is, it's the actual Insta360 Ace Pro 2 what I'm using, and I like the feature where I can just zoom in like that. That's really cool. Anyway, let me get you some footage of that other thing, of me chucking it at the dartboard, and see what you think.
This lot was sold at a remote auction that bids taking place online. The successful bid of 2,001,000 was made by Martin from Essex, seen here on the right. This was his first buy at auction, but he is an experienced property developer. He's here with his son-in-law Dave, who along with daughter Misha and son Daniel will all be working together on this project. Jackie met with Martin and Dave to find out their plans.
Martin, Dave, lovely to meet you both.
Thank you.
So why did you buy this property?
We didn't actually look to buy this property. We were looking at 3 properties as being the least favourable. The other 2 properties that went through the auction were over and above what we particularly wanted to go for. Then this one came up for auction with a guide price of 120,000 and the hammer fell at 209,000, which was
So you carried away with you.
yeah.
I was going to say, for a property that was your least favourable.
So yeah, so there you go. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. I think it's a really good camera, and yeah, so it should do well. I've had it running in my shed now for quite a while. I'm really happy with it. But yeah, we'll soon be back on the bikes. Don't you worry. The weather's starting to change, which is good. Right, stay safe out there. Get out and ride.